good evening. Welcome to Chat with Khuwaish, your wish, sponsored by Nurdestinyofhope. Today we are going to celebrate the Motivation Week, where we are in conversation with one of the great personality who I have met across. Remember, in this current situation, we need someone who to counsel us, to motivate us, especially because of stress, external factor we are facing through, and also the main tagline is the COVID-19. So today we have a personality from India who gonna share his experiences as well as his story to us. Remember, according to him, he says that everything has its own value. Self-realization is very important. Whenever you want to attain the success, remember the goal is yourself. You need to hard work, then you will attain the success. Those words are so simple, but really it is a very true fact of life. Now we are going to welcome him to our show and to interact with him, to chat with him. Obviously, is none other than Mr. Mehdi Irani from India, who will be interacting with us towards his career life and also how does his life will inspire us. Till then, we will welcome him right now to our show, Chat with Khuwaish, Your Wish, sponsored by Noor, the Destiny of Hope. Thank you so much, Mr. Mehdi Irani, to accept our invitation in a short period of time. Welcome to Chat with Khuwaish, Your Wish, sponsored by Noor, the Destiny of Hope. How are you doing today?
I'm very honored, in fact, to be out here in front of you, speaking to you, and you doing a wonderful task, social cause with regards to chat with Khuwaish, your wish. Every person has a story. Indeed, it's remarkable. I wish the best out of all your missions that you're focusing on to bring about a change in the community. I'm really glad for that. First of all, thank you.
Welcome. Thank you so much for this lovely words. As you know that our show will be on air only on YouTube every Friday, 5:30 to 6:30, and we'll be posting everything on social media. So are you good to go?
Yeah, good to go.
Okay. So we'll start our segment one, and our segment one is connecting yourself, which is you have to let us know about your personality, about yourself, how passionate you are, your professional life, your personal life, and also the bond between yourself and your family members.
All right, sure. So as you're aware, my name is Mehdi Irani, and we have a similar background of being in the United Arab Emirates. So I was born basically in Mumbai, all right, from an Iranian family. My roots are from Iran, but being born in Mumbai, then brought up in Dubai, so getting well versed with all the cultures. So that ultimately plays a very big role in developing your personality as an individual human being, right? Yeah. Not what you portray in front of people or whatsoever. Individually, it's all about yourself, how you behave, how you accept yourself, and how you develop yourself for the betterment, right? So we all, since me being from the Muslim background and Iranian community, so I am personally speaking, I'm a very spiritual person altogether, right? So I believe in doing good deeds, right? Because ultimately, I believe in karma also, right? So I have to do good deeds because the life hereafter that we say, that we call about, right? We have to give it's about, you can't say rewards, recognition, but you have to be answerable for yourself, for your deeds.
What is the best thing about counseling your faith is?
You get to understand the mindset of different children and what kind of mindset their parents are having. Every individual human being is a gift of Allah, God, whatsoever, yeah. And moreover, you can't compare anyone. There's a saying, you can't judge if there is a jungle. You can't tell all the animals to do the task. You can't.
Yeah.
If the fish is good in swimming, you're getting my point, right?
So why did you select? Because mostly in India and anyway nation, if you see, people like myself was prefer to become doctor, engineer, so on. But why have you selected to be a counselor? Like, what is the main aim behind that?
Frankly speaking, it's really good because I'm just a normal counselor, just a normal human being. Now, certain other people at a higher level who are handling the countries or who are business tycoons, right? They clearly have mentioned, I'm talking about India right now, right? That the young generation is definitely the future of the country. If you see in other countries, Indians are doing wonders, frankly, right? Irrespective of whatsoever field they are in. But due to the rise in technology and children being very gadget friendly and the rise of digitalization, right? it's very important to take the benefit of all these things revolving around you. You can either get outlined or you can give your best and reach a very good level. That's totally depending on how you take things and what goals you have set in mind. So I personally focus on children. I give them a very nice example of a football ground where there is no goal post. You cannot start the game. Even if you're the best footballer, you have the best of accessories, you have the best of atmosphere, the referee, everything is sorted. But if there is no goal post, you are just blindly running around. It's no point of you being in the field.
Perfect.
There has to be a target. That you
So
have to
being a
focus on
counselor,
work on that and achieve your goals. Please.
so being a counselor, what is your main focus, like goal you have achieved so far?
I have counseled, you can say, more than 400 students, probably.
Wow, great achievement.
Yes.
So
Apart from that, I have counseled, you can say, married couples and certain sports people, certain students, certain friends of mine from my past. But not on an aspect to show them that I am a counselor. I never did that to show, I am a counselor, you have to listen to me. No.
okay.
I personally did that because I wanted them to have a change. Because जो सब नहीं कर पाते हैं वो हम कर लेते हैं.
Exactly. That's
Right.
the main motive of our show is every person is a personality. It's not that we should hide the things. When you have a skill, yes, a platform should be there where you can showcase to it so that people all around can know. At least you are, it's not earning, but the other way you are giving a positivity in their life, which is the best thing at the current situation because of COVID-19. So with that note, doing counseling, I know it's not so easy because you have to go through so many procedures. So you might have met some unsatisfied clients or so many stressed clients. So how do you deal with that, such particular situations?
Sure. Now, with regards to satisfaction, right? Human needs, wants, demands are never ending. But when, irrespective whatsoever business we're talking about right now, if he or she is your prospect or your converted client, out here, he's got certain expectations which you as a company, as a mentor, as an individual have to fulfill because they are looking up to you, being the guiding light. So, you can't, it's not about disobeying, it's about disheartening, which becomes a bit of a challenge. So, with respect to the satisfaction that you mentioned, some unsatisfied clients or, they're getting angry or whatsoever, all those terms which involve in being not satisfied. We need to understand them. You must have heard a lot of saying that put yourself in the other person's shoes. सामने वाले के पैरों में जाके देखिए, something like that. Right.
Yeah.
So you need to imagine, because if he has a certain level of trust and understanding that yes, Mehdi, whatsoever, so and so person, so and so company will fulfill some or the other, problems of mine. Right. So you need to make sure that you are providing them that. Right. Certain people have certain thoughts. Never make false commitments. I, as a person, as an individual level, I never overcommit. Undercommit, overdo. कोई भी business में
That's the best
आपको
thing.
business ला के दूंगा, I'll be catering to so many people, whatsoever. Never overcommit, because you never know. Ups and downs are all part of life. If you undercommit, you give your best. Overcommit, that will be beyond excellence. So you'll be appreciated on that. You're getting my point. Irrespective whether it's 0.1% also.
Yeah. So with that note, when you get unsatisfied client, you try to motivate them. So how do you motivate people from the negativity towards positivity? Because it's not so easy. It's a challenging task. But as being counselor, you do that, you manage it. So how do you motivate the clients?
First of all, it's all about perception, right? If you're getting into their shoes, you need to get into the mind also, because counseling and all these, the way you're talking, you're having a conversation, right? You are involving in a talk, in a discussion. He's sharing information. He's expecting some words of wisdom, some words of motivation, some words of inspiration, right? There are certain people, I wouldn't want to name people or anything like that. It's like, when a certain person is dissatisfied or whatsoever, but if he admires you, he will accept everything. But there are certain people, if they don't admire you, you give them the best of things, they will not agree to it. So most important, the first impression is the last impression, usually, I believe. You need to be present yourself in such a way that they completely accept you.
Yes, well said. With that note, a part of being counselor, do you do any particular job extra on that? Something you do as a part time or like anything else, other profession you are interested in?
But due to lack of some reasons, like I was in you can say, real estate segment. I was into sales of real estate, commercial, residential. I was into many fields altogether. Whatever I wanted to explore altogether. Because mastering the art of conversation is very important. That comes
Perfect.
from
Yeah,
sales,
that's true.
that comes from marketing. Yeah, you have to excel in that. And being consistent is what I've personally been out here right off in the past 2 years. And of course, apart from that, sometimes sitting in the restaurant, helping my brother out because handling a restaurant is not a one-man show. It's
It's
a
very
team.
hard. Trust me, it's
It's a
very hard
teamwork,
job.
and we are playing with the taste buds.
Yeah,
If a
exactly.
person likes your food, he comes to you again and again, and they have been coming from the past 60 years, right? And then there was
That
a
means
gap.
for me, now for me and my team, it would be offer at your restaurant. We can come anytime.
Definitely, I would love to welcome you. But there is no dine-in because of COVID, so you'll be having a takeaway. And I set up a good location for you. Don't worry about that.
Sure. With that note, what kind of advices which you will try to give to the people, those are doing counseling, same like your profession? Any advices would you like to give them or the
So
upcoming generation, the
who want to
people?
come in this? Okay, on a general basis,
Like there are so many other people those who work the same
I
job.
have no. Honestly speaking, I am no one to tell people with regards to what they want to do. I can guide them, right? Ultimately, it's all their decision. But if they have made a decision, right, I would personally tell them to have a lot of patience because you need to have certain qualities in you. All field
Yeah,
is not for everyone, but there is some field for everyone. That's what a pandemic period right now. You have to come out and help people, all right? Whoever is in need, whether it's X amount or multiple digits amount, that doesn't matter. You need to put your effort. If you are capable of helping someone in need, help them. I personally, say that whether it's whatsoever gender, whatsoever children, whether it's old age, whether it's orphans, whether it's widows, whomsoever, you don't have to see any religion, any caste, color, languages, nothing. But you have to do your part as a society because we're not living in isolation. It all
yeah,
revolves around everyone. If you
exactly.
make a difference in someone's life, someone will help you out. It might be
Sure,
a ray of
that's
light through someone. कहीं से कुछ ना कुछ हो जाएगा. Just believe in yourself. As you mentioned, नेकी करो, दरिया में डालो.
exactly. That's what our team motive is, to connect to the personalities where you can inspire people all around. And we really pray that this COVID situation would get controlled, and we pray it should get end
Sure.
from the base so that we won't be hearing any more sad news hereafter. With that note, I would like to know that when you being in a counselor, it's not that yeah you were the perfect one. You had some mistakes. So do you remember any particular mistake in the beginning which you have done and which you recollect now and you say, yeah, I have done such mistake also? Do you remember any particular mistake?
People from the below poverty line, where children didn't have basic access to study, where children didn't have basic access to education, stationery supplies. I can't say negative, but it was a very, very below poverty, you can say. But
Yeah.
you should never look down on them. So
Okay.
that was the social activity that we were part of. That's how I got my connect with kids, teaching them English speaking, teaching them vocabulary, distributing, stationaries, and helping them out. Right. So I personally felt, wow, like I am doing something. Right. I wasn't earning anything, but I was enjoying what I was doing. I was getting smiles on people's faces, which money can't get. Because there is a saying, money can buy you food, it can't buy you the appetite. Money can get you a good
Exactly.
bed, a good house, but it can't get you a good sleep. You can buy insurance, you can't buy safety, right?
Well said. Exactly.
Yeah, please.
Things are not under sometime, we think it should be in a practical way. We have to move ahead because we know how the things are. So when you have come across with so many people, What are the main health issues you feel they are facing this generation or the people around when you do counseling? Any health issues did you figure out something like that?
Health issues. I'm not from the science field, frankly speaking, but things that I've observed because of COVID, breathing. Breathing is it's part of life, essential of life. Apart from that, by eating unhealthy at odd timing, not sleeping on time. These are the main causes and roots of actually having health issues. Not sleeping on time, eating junk food, oily food, and lots of sweet, lots of sugar is also not good for your diet.
I'm one of the list.
Sorry?
I'm one of them in the list. I do eat junk food, sometimes I don't sleep.
Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Mohammed. I have a sweet tooth. I have a sweet tooth myself. But yeah, having a limit is good. Yeah. You can't overdo. You need to balance it.
So when you were in the counseling, you used to get so many feedbacks. Positive,
Sorry?
Negative. When you're in the counseling, when you counsel everyone, you receive so many feedback, positive, negative. So when you receive negative feedback from the people, yeah, this kind of blah 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 stuff, how do you handle the situation when negativity comes?
I don't know with regards to you're talking about the content of my channel whatsoever, because I've got certain school friends who are connected with me. So जो बचपन की यादें रहती है, they know you as a different individual or a human being. Right? It's not about being judgmental. आज के तारीख में देखें तो कोई किसी का नहीं होता. That's also a very genuine point. But अगर आप किसी को अपना मानते हो तो वो अपने है. Right? Now people, there is criticism everywhere. We're just normal people. There are celebrities, there are high-level business tycoons, there are people in different segments. Right? Everyone has criticism. There are pros, there are cons. There are advantages, there are disadvantages. There is the good, there is the bad. If you focus on the good, as I mentioned, you attract the good. Everyone has their viewpoint. You cannot restrict people or you cannot cage people. You keep your points to yourself. Let people tell whatever they want. It's not a problem at all. If you take it personally, it will hamper your peace here. And if this is hampered, here there is a problem. So the way you speak, aapka akhlaq, your behavior, your character, the graph becomes a bit dangling, There has to be consistency, Mr. Mohammed. And if all these things bother you, so it will pull you back from reaching your goal. It will pull you back from motivating people. Because if you are not motivated, you can't motivate people. If you are not smiling, people will not smile.
Well said. And the last question of this segment is, every person has a strength and a weakness. So what's your strength and what's your weakness?
Should I be 100% honest in this?
You should be honest.
I'm always honest.
Yeah.
All right. So strength, if you mean, you can say I am very self-giving. I'm not self-centered. I personally think a lot about others. This doesn't mean I'm an extrovert. I am, an introverted extrovert. I'm very reserved altogether. सोचता सबकी हूँ, but जो हमारे हैं, circle के हैं, whoever I connect with, who I feel they have some good positive traits in them, I connect with them. Like you are one of them, Mashlas, frankly speaking. Right? So I connect with them. Right? And apart from that, जो आपने अभी question पूछा है, strength को लेके, understanding. Not because my star sign is a cancer, I'm a cancerian, I'm more emotional. Emotional is my weakness, you can say. But हमेशा नहीं. I used to be. And there are certain things I take for दिल पे sometimes, जो हमारे अपने होते हैं. I can't be cold. And I can't bottle my emotions. Some people have mastered that, I haven't been in the acting field, though I have certain links in the acting field and the Bollywood industry. So I haven't really gone into that field. But कभी-कभी मैं act कर लेता हूँ, frankly बताऊँ तो. I just act out. I never express certain people. It's not about find it's no point.
With that note, we are into the end of the segment 1. We are in conversation with Mehdi Irani from India, and you can see how he has revealed all his secrets to us. As being counselor, it's not an easy job, but if you have a passion and if you have a will to do, definitely you can achieve it. We'll take a short break right now from here, and we'll be moving to the segment number 2, which is a surprise element, and we have some surprise for him too. So till then, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after a short break. Welcome back after a short break. We are in conversation with Mr. Mehdi Irani from India in Chat with Khuwaish, which is sponsored by Nurdestinyofhope. As you are aware that we are going to segment number 2, which is connecting people. Let's see how Mr. Mehdi connects to the people around. So before connecting to the surprise element, as you're aware, we will be asking some few questions with regards to your own connecting people. So the first thing is, how do you connect to the people surrounding you, like your family, your friends?
Understanding is very important. There has to be a
and when it comes to the most important, what lesson have you learned from your family in your life which you implement and you attain success? What is the thing you learn?
Howsoever the world revolves or evolves, we need to adapt with change. That's very important factor. We need to be like water. We need to accept situations, whether it's hardships, good times, whatsoever. We should never overreact to situations. That's what I've learned from my family. And we should always learn. It's not about going beyond our limits, but we need to know how to draw lines.
Perfectly said. When it comes to connecting people, you'll face so many people who has betrayed you or who has done lots of wrong things, or knowingly, unknowingly. So how do you deal with such people when you come across?
Dealing with them won't make me a better human being. Dealing with them won't give me any profits. Dealing with them won't give me any peace. So why do I invest my time there?
Well said. That's a smart answer. This is the first time I have got such a bravo answer.
Don't mind. I was very upfront in that. And whatsoever the religion the person belongs to, what I belong to, my roots, he's watching. He knows it all. He knows what is the person going through, what has he felt with regards to the betrayal, heartbreaks, whatsoever challenges. He knows it all. You're not hiding anything from him, right? And it's all a lesson to be learned.
Yeah. Perfect said. Now we'll be connecting to some of your circle people and we are in line with them. Let's see who is the first one to answer the call. Something you have done, which you recollect, anything you say you want to say here?
He's my boarding school friend. He was my junior in school.
Okay.
So he's a very good guy, he's one of my good friends in Mumbai, and he's very motivated and motivates us, not only me, but all the group, me and Ram. So we know him very well, and he's a good guy, that's all I like to say
now. He's a good person. We know that through the segment 1. But something he has done naughtiness, which you friends remember and you laugh. There are some moments like that.
Definitely, because I was out for some issue, so I was good there during my difficult time. He was with me, and he helped me a lot, actually financially and emotionally also. When I was broke sometimes, I used to go to him and understand me and talk to me and motivate me. He's a good counselor.
Well said. Thank you so much, Pratik, to connect us from India, and stay safe, stay healthy. And we are just disconnecting the call now. Last but not the least, you want to say something to Mehdi?
Yeah, Mehdi. Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Pratik.
Yeah, bro. All the best.
Thank you so much. It's going well. Thank you,
sir.
You can check my WhatsApp story. It's on the live status.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Pratik, to connect with us. Stay safe. Take care. Bye-bye. Name, please.
My name is Lisa.
Okay. So Mr. Mehdi is there on the other line. So could you please let us know how you met Mehdi and what's the bond between you and anything you remember about Mehdi's memories?
I remember a lot. We were school friends. We met in like I know him since school, and he's a great person, very motivating. I like him. His company is really nice.
Okay. So with regards, something you have remembered about his naughtiness, which you still remember and you smile. Yeah, that also particular thing here.
Honestly, he was a senior in school, so I don't remember much about him from school, but I do talk to him, not a lot, but once in a blue moon. He's a great guy.
Okay. Thank you so much to get connected with us. He's having a big smile on his face over there. And I hope you watch this episode, and all the best. Stay safe, stay healthy, dear. Thank you.
Yeah, you too.
Bye-bye. Any advice you want to give all of them?
Yeah, I'll be giving them all a good treat for speaking so positively. Because
Okay.
some of my
With
friends
that
बहुत
note,
मस्ती में रहते हैं. So you know, that's about it.
Yeah, with that note, we are ending segment number 2. We'll take a short break. Stay tuned with me and main conversation with Mehdi Irani from India in Chai with Khuwaish, your wish, and we'll be back with rapid fire. I'm enjoying to see that fire.
Yeah,
Stay
definitely.
tuned. Welcome back. After a short break, we are in conversation with Mehdi Irani from India, and we are going to start our segment number 3, which is rapid fire. Are you excited, Mehdi?
Yeah, you can see that from my smile.
Okay. What is the one thing you wish people should stop asking you?
Sorry? My
What is
phone
the
number.
one thing people
My
should
phone
stop
number.
asking you?
My visiting card.
What is the biggest lie you come across?
Biggest lie with regards to?
Like somebody has told you the lie, but you know the truth actually. So what is the biggest lie you came to know in such context?
That they have invested so and so amount in cryptocurrencies.
Oh, okay. If you think you are similar to a character in a book or in an autobiography or any such like that, which character you think you are similar?
Steve Jobs.
Okay. Now you're on live, and you are connecting to so many people. So what is the one sentence which you want to say to them?
Give your best, leave the rest.
Okay. Any one person whom you are missing so much, you have not met across, and you are eager to meet that person, who would be that person?
That person is on another part of the globe right now. That's my mother. I haven't seen her in 4 years right now.
Okay. So you want to say anything to her?
Yeah, Mama, thanks for that. I miss you.
Okay. Well said. If you are getting an opportunity to have a position in any company, what position which you will prefer?
The position that I have right now, I am the entrepreneur plus giving my full time to my passion also. So yeah, I would like to manage things and run things and guide people, right? And I'll have my department heads who I'll guide and assist, and they'll be handling their departments. Because most importantly, irrespective, I'm just in a growing stage right now. Right? Sorry, this is not a rapid answer right now, but it's a small explanation to that.
Yeah. Suppose you got an opportunity to buy the car for yourself. So will you opt for this option, or you will give that car to somebody else who is very in need?
We both will. I will not gift it to him. We'll sell off the car, right? And we'll build something more worth it than the car.
Well said. Suppose you're in an island and there's nobody with you. So what is the one thing you will miss in that island?
One thing I will?
You'll miss so much.
Island. So my surfing board.
Okay. Out of your friends, if you are planning to go with a date, you will continue to go with a date, or you will still remain as a friend?
I'll prefer being a friend.
Perfect. When it comes to the relationship, how much you rate yourself from 1 to 10? 0, 1 is the lowest, 10 is the highest.
9.5.
Impressive. Last but not the least, if you got a time travel machine and you are asked to go your past, what would be the 2 things you want to check in your past?
I would actually go back home on time, which I never followed. And I actually, I used a lot of internet that time, but it was not all productive.
Okay.
So if would have researched probably on coding or other aspects, so maybe I would be a bit more smarter in those fields now, technically.
Okay. Now here we are ending with the segment number 3. I hope you loved it. This is our rapid fire, which tells about yourself. Now we are moving to segment number 4, which is the best motive of this show. That is the last segment, and it is what is your Khuwaish, which you want to get it fulfilled, and we pray it should get fulfilled.
Khuwaish. That's you can say I have a goal actually. You can say it's not a ख्वाहिश तो हमारे बहुत होते हैं इंसान की ख्वाहिश तो बहुत होती है but as of now I frankly speaking I just want to visit Iran, visit my mom, right? Travel in Iran जो हम लोग locations में जाते हैं, click some good photographs, and on the long term aspect I want to build an old age home in my grandmom's locality in Yazd, in Taft, in Moriabad. It's an old place altogether. So वहाँ पर मुझे एक old age home खोला है, वो एक मेरा मन का तहे दिल का ख्वाहिश है.
Inshallah, we pray all your Khuwaish come true. Thank you so much, Mehdi, to connect with us from India for your precious time. I hope you had a great time. We really had a great time, even my team also. Thank you so much to have a chat with me, into chat with Khuwaish.
It's my pleasure.
Last but
it's
not the least, anything you want to say to our team or the people connecting you so that it's your platform? What do you want to say?
This is, in fact, a wonderful thing that you all are doing. A good initiative, mashallah. I really hope it reaches great heights. Apart from heights, it has to bring a lot of difference in people's life, to all the viewers, to all our listeners altogether. They should be smiling like how I am.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Mehdi, and thank you so much to connect with us. And we'll hope you have a great time, great success. Stay safe, stay healthy. Our prayers are always with you. Till then, bye-bye. I hope you had a great time today's episode. Even I really loved it. I'm really inspired the way he's counseling the kids, the families, especially also the relationship, which is really important in this current situation. Remember, the relationship are very sensitive topic, and people always prioritize their family, which is the most important thing I have come across. I'm really thankful to him, and I hope you guys loved today's episode. As he always says, self-realization is very important. This is what we have learned from today's episode, and I hope you all are getting interacted so much as we wanted to. Remember, if you have a story to share with us, grab the opportunity. All the details are mentioned in the description below. If you want to tag us in Insta, yes, you can do that at Chat with Khuwaish. Remember, every person has a story to tell. Now we are signing out from this today's episode, and I hope you have loved it as much as I have done. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. As I always say, please follow the rules and regulation of the government, which is stated, that is, stop gathering, wear mask, maintain social distancing, use sanitize whenever required. Till then, it's me signing out, Mohammed, from this today's episode, Chat with Khuwaish, Your Wish, sponsored by Nurdestinyofhope. Till then, stay safe. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.